Could the color of your car affect the amount of money that you'll have to pay for auto insurance? How about getting a ticket or getting into an accident? Does that mean that your rates will automatically go up? Hi there, I'm Amanda Mushro, and at autoinsurance.com, our experts have investigated popular car insurance myths to help you separate fact from fiction. So let's get into some myth busting. Myth number 1, do red cars cost more to insure? There's an urban legend that red cars cost more to insure, and it's not clear exactly how this legend came to be. However, it may have sprung from another misconception, the idea that red cars get stopped for speeding more. Some people think it's because red cars are more noticeable to police, although police claim that the color of a vehicle is not a factor in who they stop and ticket. Another hypothesis is that red cars cause increased heart rates, which leads to more speeding. And while the science has shown that the color red increases heart rates, the connection to increased heart rate and speeding, well, that one's not so clear. Sure, some people may speed because they're all hopped up on coffee, but some people may just be running late, a problem that afflicts everyone, regardless of the color of their car. So call it equal opportunity speeding. The verdict? Insurance agents agree. Red cars do not cost more to insure than cars of any other color. Color isn't even a factor in auto insurance rates. Factors like the policyholder's age, address, zip code, and driving history affects their rates. So if you love the color red and you're in the market for a new car, go ahead and get that candy apple red car. You know you want to. Myth number 2. Do more expensive cars cost more to insure? Will your insurance rates go up if you switch from a Honda Civic to a super fancy G-Wagon? It's commonly reported that expensive cars cost more to insure. So should you put that dream car on hold to save some money on insurance? Here's the verdict. While the myth about red cars was wrong, this one, well, it's true. More expensive cars are actually more expensive to insure than lower cost automobiles. The spike in rates has a lot to do with the cost to repair the more expensive vehicles. Since more expensive cars are more expensive to repair, it leads to higher insurance rates. So, for example, if 2 vehicles get into an accident and both are totaled, with one being worth $50,000 and the other worth $12,000, the insurance company will need to pay out a lot more money to cover the more expensive vehicle. Therefore, the owner will have higher premiums to offset the costs. Now, this is all assuming that the owner of the more expensive vehicle has enough coverage to cover the replacement costs, either gap insurance, new car replacement coverage, collision coverage, and property damage liability. And it really depends on whether the car is owned, a loan, or a lease, and who caused the accident. But don't be too jealous of those luxury vehicles that you see on Instagram because their owners are probably paying a ton for insurance. Myth number 3. Does credit affect insurance costs? Anyone with bad credit has probably felt its impact when trying to find an auto insurance provider, along with trying to rent an apartment or getting a loan. There's a lot of ways that bad credit affects you, but does bad credit really make it harder to find affordable auto insurance? The verdict? Unless you live in a state where credit-based insurance scores are banned, like Massachusetts, California, Hawaii, or Michigan, credit scores factor into auto insurance costs. People with bad credit are more likely to have claims, so the insurance providers take that risk into account when determining premiums. People with good credit get lower insurance rates than people with lower credit scores. Unless you plan on moving to one of the states that doesn't use your credit to determine auto insurance rates, you can expect to pay more money. Myth number 4. Will getting a ticket or getting into an accident increase your rates automatically? One of the worst parts of getting a ticket or getting into an accident is waiting for the exact moment that your auto insurance premiums increase. Sometimes people don't even report accidents to their insurance providers for fear of inflated rates. Instead, they opt to pay the other driver out of pocket. So is this rate increase myth worth all the stress? The verdict? Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but not only will you have to deal with the ticket or the accident, but your car insurance rates will probably increase. It's not guaranteed in every situation, but the chances of a rate increase, they're pretty strong. So some insurance carriers have accident forgiveness plans that waive tickets and or accidents. So if you're accident prone, paying extra for accident forgiveness, that could be worth your while. But some companies even offer this for free. That being said, if your provider doesn't have accident forgiveness, your rates will most likely increase if the accident is your fault and the insurance company pays out a claim. So what happens if the accident isn't your fault? Sorry, but your rates may still increase even if you aren't at fault. If you get a ticket, your auto insurance rates won't increase right away, but when it's time to renew your policy, that is when you can expect to see the price of your premium go up. So take a deep breath and relax, because the damage to your premium might not happen right away. So what are some auto insurance myths that you've heard? Leave them in the comments so we can explore it in a future video. Also, be sure to head over to autoinsurance.com. It's linked in the description, and you'll find lots of information about what is and what is not true when it comes to insurance. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We upload and post new videos every week.